This conference will now be recorded.
Hey, hi folks. So today we will see how to set up Kafka on your machine. So first step is we have to have Java installed. So I already have Java installed. First, I'll try to uninstall the same. So I'll go to my control panel, uninstall a program. Then I will select Java, and then I'll try to uninstall Java here. If you already have Java 11 installed, that's fine. If you don't have Java 11 installed on your machine, I will show you now how to install Java 11. After that, we will try to install Kafka. So I'm trying to uninstall Java first. So Java is uninstalled. Now I'm going to show you how to download Java first of all. So preferably we'll try to use this version as Java 11.0.12. So let me go here, say JDK 11 download. So let me also specifically mention the same version 11.0.12 download. I'll click on the first link. I'll scroll down. I am using Windows 64-bit, hence I am going to select this Windows 64-bit installer. I'm going to click on this link here. So 11.0.12 or 11.0.13, both are good. So I'm going to download 11.0.13. So it's downloading JDK here. Look at the bottom left corner. So the first step is we have to go and download JDK 11. So if you don't have an account available on Oracle here, you can create an account. You can see at the bottom, you can create an account on Oracle for free. You can click on create account. And once you create an account, if you can enter your email address and then your password, you should be able to download your Java, right? So Java JDK. So I'm going to install the same now. I'm just going to double click. Just the default steps. I'm not going to change anything. So you can see that it's saying Java 11 successfully installed. Click next steps to access the tutorials, API documents. So all this should be good. You can just click on close button. Now the next step is we have to create an environment variable called as, or system environment variable called as Java home. So let's go to the C drive. C drive, I will go to the program files folder here, and then I will go to Java folder. So this is the one that we have installed. So I'm just going to copy this path, and then I'm going to say edit system environment variables. Then I'm going to click on environmental variables. So here at the bottom, basically in the system environment variables here, in the system variables, let me highlight the same. System variables, click on new. I'm going to create an environment variable for Java. So click on this, say Java underscore home, and give that value. Click on OK. Then once that is done, we have to update the path environment variable with this Java home bin. Let's do the same. So I will scroll down. I will select path. I'll click on edit. I'll click on new again here. So here I'm going to mention the same percentage. Within that I'm going to say Java underscore home. Then say / bin. Click on OK. Click on OK. Then click on OK. Now let us verify if Java has been installed successfully or not. I have opened my command prompt. I'm going to say Java -version. So it's installed successfully. So this is done. So Java installation is successful now. Now let us focus on how to download Kafka. So I'm going to use this Kafka version as Kafka 2.12, 2.6.1. So let me show the same. So I will try to download the Kafka. So let's say Kafka download. Click on the first link. So I would preferably download this version of 2.6.1. So I will search for 2.6.1. So here I am going to download this Kafka 2.12 2.6.1. Just click on it. That will download Kafka for you. Look at the bottom left corner. It's downloading Kafka. Then I will go to my downloads. I will cut it and I'll try to paste it in my C drive. So I'm going to extract Kafka here. Right click, say show more options, WinRAR, extract to Kafka. So it will create a folder called as Kafka for me here. I'll go inside that. I'll go inside this folder as well. I'll select all. I'll cut it. I'll go to my C drive again. I'll try to create a new folder called as Kafka. And I'll paste it here. If you wanted to remove that empty folder, you can remove it. So basically, this Kafka folder here, this is an empty one, you can remove it. Now I'll go inside Kafka here, and here I'm going to create a new folder called as data. I will go inside data, and I'll try to create two more folders. One is for Kafka, and one is for Zookeeper. So then once this is done, so we need to update the Kafka environment variable here. So create a new environment variable called as Kafka home, which will be pointing to C drive Kafka folder. I will say edit the system environment variables again. So go to the environmental variables. So click on new in the system environment variables. Say Kafka underscore home, and try to go ahead and then get the path of your Kafka from your C drive Kafka folder. Just copy this path and update the same here. Click on OK. Then I'm going to update my Kafka home bin Windows folder in my path. So I will again go to my Kafka folder. So I will try to go inside my bin folder, and I can see Windows folder. This is the path that I need to update in my path. So the way I can do it is I will go here. I'll go here and then I'll try to select path environment variable and click on edit. And I'm going to click on new again. So the path is going to be percentage. Within that, we are going to say Kafka underscore home backslash bin backslash Windows. Then click on OK, OK, and then OK. So once this is done, we need to update the configuration files of Zookeeper and Kafka. So you can find the configuration files of Zookeeper and Kafka under Kafka folder here. Go to config. First, let's update the Zookeeper properties here. Zookeeper.properties is the configuration file of Zookeeper. I'll try to open the same with a Notepad++. So here at line number 16, we have data directory. I need to update this path with the whatever folder that we have created. That is Kafka folder, data folder, Zookeeper folder. This is the part we need to copy, and I will update it here. So I will make sure that the backslash should be pointing to the basically it should not be backslash, forward slash. Make sure you do this change, then save the file by using Ctrl S. Similarly, I will try to update the configuration file of Kafka also. Go to Kafka folder, config folder, and go to the server.properties. Show more options, edit with Notepad++, and try to update the log.directories here at line number 60. I will remove this path, and I'm going to update this path with which is nothing but my Kafka data folder, Kafka data, and then Kafka folder. Just copy this path and then paste it here. Replace backslash with forward slash. So we are good so far. So this should finish the installation of Kafka. But now to make sure that Kafka is working fine, I would like to start my Zookeeper on Kafka, and I will try to create a simple topic, and I will try to push the data into the topic. So let us try to create a Kafka topic, but before that, we have to start Zookeeper on Kafka. So I'll go to Kafka folder, I'll go to config folder here, and I'll try to open this in my command prompt. I'll just say cmd here, and it will open up my command prompt in the same path. Let me try to increase the font. Look, click on properties, and I'll try to increase the font. I will close and open it again. Okay, now the font is looking good. Let me try to reopen the same again in the Kafka config folder. So first step is to start the Zookeeper. So to start Zookeeper, I'm going to say Zookeeper hyphen server hyphen start.bat and pass in the configuration file as Zookeeper, which is nothing but zookeeper.properties. This should start the Zookeeper. Meanwhile, I'll go ahead and then start Kafka also. So my Zookeeper is running. Now I will try to go ahead and then start Kafka. Again, I'm in the Kafka config folder. To start Kafka, I'm going to say Kafka hyphen server hyphen start.bat, pass in the configuration file of Kafka, which is nothing but server.properties. So just to make sure that these two are running fine, I will try to open a command prompt. I'll try JPS, and here you should see Kafka and then quorum pairment, which is what Zookeeper. So now this confirms that both are running fine. Now I will go ahead and then try to create a topic, and I'll try to push the data into the topic, and I'll try to consume the same from the consumer. So I'm going to go to my Kafka bin folder on Windows. So this is the place where all of my built-in Kafka scripts are available. I'm going to open the same here on the same path. So here I'm going to say Kafka hyphen topics.bat, and you try to see the help on the same, just hit enter. Try to see what are the mandatory parameters that you should be passing to create a topic. So I will try to scroll up. So you have to basically mention certain mandatory parameters. So some of the mandatory parameters are nothing but hyphen bootstrap server, that is mandatory. And along with that, we should also be mentioning what is the topic name that we are trying to create. And also we should be mentioning the replication factor. It's nothing but how many times each of the partition must be replicated, right? And also let me see if there are any more parameters that I should be passing. And if you want, you can also specify the number of partitions by saying hyphen partitions. So let us do the same. So I'm going to say Kafka hyphen topics dot bat hyphen bootstrap hyphen server, and mention localhost colon 9092, because Kafka runs on port 9092 on the local machine. And my topic name could be, let's say topic name is sample hyphen, and we need to mention the replication factor as 1. And also you can mention the number of partitions as well. If I can scroll little up, I'm going to mention the number of partitions also by saying hyphen partitions. So let me try to mention the number of partitions as well. Hyphen partitions and then 1. This should create a Kafka topic for me. There is something that we are missing out, hence it's throwing an error. Let's try to scroll up. Okay, we need to mention -n create. We are missing -n create because we're trying to create a topic. Hence, we have to mention -n create. This should finish the creation of the Kafka topic. Now, to confirm that it's created or not, I'm going to say -n list. I can see a topic called a sample available here. Now I'm going to start my producer. To start the producer, I'm going to say Kafka console producer dot bat. Hit enter. Now I'll try to see some of the mandatory parameters. So first parameter that I should be passing here is nothing but bootstrap server, and also I should be passing the topic into which we wanted to push the data into. So I'm going to mention -n bootstrap -server, say localhost colon 9092, and then say -n topic name is sample. So just to make sure that producer is running, I'll try to go here and I'll try to run JPS, and I can see console producer. So then I'm going to start my console consumer as well. So in the same path, Kafka bin Windows, I'm going to start my console consumer. So Kafka console consumer.bat, hit enter, just to see some of the mandatory parameters that we need to pass on. Just scroll little up. We need to mention -n bootstrap server. Along with that, I will try to use -n from beginning so that I can start consuming all the messages right from the beginning. -n bootstrap -server localhost colon 9092 -n topic. Also, you should mention from which topic we are trying to consume the messages from, and mention -n from beginning. Hit enter. And just to be sure that it is running fine, I'll go ahead and then try to run JPS again, and I can see console consumer also. Now let's start producing the data from the producer. I'll just say hello and then world. Go to the consumer, then hit enter. Okay, it is showing us there is not enough space on my disk, but in your case, you should not see this error. You should see the data flowing on here. So this should be enough to make sure that Kafka is set up properly. In your case, you should not see any of the problems. In my case, I have some disk space issue. Hence, I'm seeing this. In your case, you should directly see it is showing us hello and world here. Okay, this should be enough to set up Kafka on your machine. That's all, guys.